clean. And I mean get clean.
So
because we know how Stevie J loves feeding to the women he lives with.
And that's what I'm going to ask you about. We've seen Stevie J, since your last interview, come out to Puff Daddy's defense. And he said one thing that kind of threw me off, where he said Diddy has never done no crime. I said, wow, that's a blanket statement to say no crime. For him for him to say that.
Yeah.
No crime.
That nigga innocent. He ain't do nothing.
Like, you kind of f*** yourself up by even saying that.
He's on 1,000 tapes.
Damn.
What else he supposed to say?
1,000?
What he gonna say?
Damn.
Diddy guilty?
Right.
Or what? What the fuck he gonna say?
He don't want to get exposed too, man.
He's got this nigga. He's using him, his little tapes and shit, as the archetype to recruit new niggas. Look at Stevie J Bieber in it. That's all you gotta do.
And the world knows that Stevie J tapes date back to him and Mary J. Blige on the 60s?
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes back.
Did you ever see the tape with him and Evelyn?
Yeah, him and Eve. I'm sorry. Yeah, him and Eve. Evelyn. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Yes. It dates back to that. I'm sorry, Mary J. Blige. Yeah. But it dates back to her. Him.
Tattoo.
Oh, God.
And I ain't saying allegedly. Mary. Yeah.
You know, it's funny, Jag, because you mentioned, like, when you said, hey, I want to learn what the Tusi was. I didn't know what it was, and you learned about it. And then just last week, you hear about Diddy's bodyguard arrested for drugs, paraphernalia. I'm like, okay. It seems to be like everything keeps unraveling, slowly but surely. And, you know, he's like, oh, you hear Stevie J. He's never done nothing illegal, but you hear his bodyguard getting arrested for drugs. And you only have to assume that these drugs are what, you know, this is Diddy's bodyguard getting arrested.
Stevie J was at the house in Miami when they pulled up Bad Boy style.
Oh, yeah, he was. He said, I'm at Diddy's house.
Don't forget.
Damn.
He was there. They had him in twisty ties, too, like they had the kids over there in the Beverly Hills.
I forget about that.
What was you doing there?
I think he was getting hit.
He's a f***ing ghoul. Let me tell you something. If Diddy and f***ing Stevie J was a movie, it would be The Vampire of Brooklyn.
Oh, man.
Diddy would be Eddie Murphy, and Stevie J would be Kadeem Hardison, the ghoul.
God damn.
The nigga that he kept falling apart.
Yeah, losing his fingers and
shit. But he was down because he was waiting for his moment. That's Stevie J.
I didn't see that movie in a minute.
Orlando Brown said Diddy's not going to jail. He said,
I can understand why he would say that.
Yeah. Can you break that down a little bit more? Why you think he said that?
Well, considering that the is selling his own god evidence that would put him in jail against him on the dark net to the highest bidder. Why would he sell evidence of his debauchery and savagery? Why would he sell on the dark net his tapes of all just terrible? Wow. Wanna know why? Because he doesn't intend to stand trial.
Is he protecting people, or are people protecting him?
Oh, no, he's selling it because he needs the cash. The last Freak Off tape that just got sold on the dark net, which I know because I monitor, went for $500 million.
What?
It had multiple stars in it. Nicki Minaj, Rihanna, Chris Brown, Justin Bieber, Drake. Wow. It was a really interesting night in Calabasas, and he just sold that footage.
Wow.
How come you think it doesn't get leaked to the public?
The dark net?
Yeah, like...
Because of the dark coin. Most people don't even know that the dark coin exists, but that's how they're trading for all of the flesh they sell, which is why I became so outraged last year when the twins turned 16 and he had them dressed like prostitutes and then he auctioned them off as NFTs because the NFT that he sold them to was attached to that dark fucking coin. It was like a promissory note to sell his daughters to the highest bidder.
You see movies like Hostel. Do places like that really exist?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Do the things that go on in places like that exist?
Absolutely.
Shit. It's funny because...
there are 3 women I know right now in my life. They've been in my life for 6 years. I've been caring for them for 3 years. I got them off of Epstein Island.